Hello there, I'm Jazzy, and the war is finally over. The fight of the arts has come to an end. This was my third year joining, and as per usual, I had so much fun and wish I could have drawn more of you guys' characters. But alas, nothing can last forever. For this video, I will be showing my attacks and the defenses I received this year. I did a total of 6 attacks, and I am so proud of myself. If you watch my other videos, I bet I sound like a broken record, but I have nerve damage on my dominant hand and have to be wary with how I use it. I knew I had to be meticulous with my wrist usage because I was also moving this month. Well, July. Drawing plus moving heavy boxes plus nerve damage isn't the best combination. So I decided in the beginning of July I will do my attacks and that will be it, since I needed to focus on moving. I know that sounds lackluster, but to me this was a big accomplishment. I totally thought I would have just had 2 pieces done for this event, not 3 times that amount. I can't wait to show you my 2026 art fight journey. Let's get into it. Follow me. Before jumping into art fights, I thought about using this event to brush up on some skills I needed to work on. So I created some goals for myself to achieve this year. The goals are as follows. Readability. Story-driven, meaning I want the viewer to get a grasp of what is happening in my artwork. What are the characters doing? Or an aesthetic that is easy to grasp, like for example a movie poster. I noticed in my previous attacks I have the characters just sitting there, which is still cool, but I want to amp that up a bit. Number 2, backgrounds. I have always struggled with backgrounds and would like to force myself into liking them. The background is usually an afterthought in my mind and it makes them look out of place, so I would like to fix that. Lastly, this was oddly specific and popped into my brain right before art fight began. I want to draw a character cuddling with their tail. I find it really adorable. Am I becoming a furry this art fight season? Let's find out! For my first attack, I drew Little Ghost's Mayu. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not, I'm so sorry. I drew their character Maisie, and I wonder if it's Macy or Maisie. I really suck with names. I actually chose her before art fight even started because the design caught my eye in a millisecond, so I bookmarked her instantly. Specifically, the shapes in the hair really caught my attention. I also love the little heart tear in her dress. I don't know if that was intentional, but I love it. Her description entails, Maisie is a nurse in a post-apocalyptic world hoping to find a cure for a disease that wiped out most of the population. She's sweet, calm, and collected, prioritizing her job over her own feelings. Unfortunately, her distance can make her seem a bit heartless at times, but she's well-intentioned and wants the best for everyone. Maisie's calm demeanor begins to fracture when her close friend, Miles Peter Bennett, belonging to Amy Hart's, gets infected. It's much harder to stay detached when someone so important in your life is in danger. It's all up to you to save them. So Maisie cracks. Her worries are well hidden, but those who know her can see something's up. Yeah, I love that description. It's really cool. I drew what I envisioned to be this character's breaking moment, the time Maisie hears the news of their friend. I wanted her body language and expression to be very apparent in this piece, to have a feeling of distress and worry written all over her. The perspective was so difficult to get down, I was struggling. Thank God for the special pen tool, am I right? I know I said I would do backgrounds, but since this is a moment in the character's head, I made it more abstract, or I just didn't want to draw a room. But this was only the first attack, so I know I can draw a background in the next one, okay? The first drawing got me so pumped up to attack more people. Yay! Speaking of attacks, Little Ghost got back at me. She drew my character Trinity and oh my god, I am in love with this drawing. This gives me video game vibes, like this is the icon you see when you choose Trinity as your fighter. This looks so animated. I think it's because of the fun curves of the tail and the textured lines. Thank you so much for attacking me. My next attack is Starry, created by Alpine. Since the art fight website was down and there was like a long waiting list, I went to social media to see if people posted their ref sheets, and lo and behold, Alpine posted his. Thank God. He is also a YouTuber you should definitely check out, by the way. Starry reminded me of Lum from Yurusei Yatsura, so I took lots of inspiration from that show's intro theme song with all the spacey vibes. Instantly, I envisioned her sitting in a star. Yes, in, not on top, but sadly, I was having some difficulty finding references for what I wanted to pull off. Usually you only see people posing with moons, which makes sense. It looks a lot easier to draw, but her name is Starry, so I can't do that? Another obstacle was trying to make the character not look awkward fitting into the star, but surprisingly, it didn't take a million infuriating attempts to get the pose down right. I think I achieved this quite well. I still can't believe I managed to fit her in such an odd shape. My favorite part about this drawing is the hand, which is insane since, well, I hate drawing hands. So yeah, I aced the posing, but oh no. The background is just a blank void again. You made goals for a reason, man. Let's try to get one of them at least. Since the background looked so dead, I decided to make it look like a promo ad you see on the back of a magazine. I literally copy-pasted some random barcode off of Google, so please do not check what it is because I don't even know and I don't want to. I also added little tagline stickers to create higher contrast and a pop look to it. I am so obsessed with this piece. I loved how it turned out. I literally kept looking back at it and wondering, how the heck did I do that? It looks so good. I have to say this might be one of my favorite drawings I did this year. For my third attack, I drew 3 characters. My wrist is crying right now just from hearing that. I drew Milo, who's created by LemonlimeFrog. The other 2 are Clementine and Fern, created by Frogandbunny. These 2 are artists. Jade and Lily also have a YouTube channel with the same name as Frogandbunny. There's so many names that I'm saying, but yeah, their channel name is Frogandbunny. You should definitely check them out. You guys remember that last goal that I was striving for, right? Yeah, this is it. I noticed how these characters have animal characteristics to them, specifically a fluffy tail. Well, only Fern does. But I really wanted to draw Clementine, so I had to do some problem solving. So I convoluted a story. Clementine and Fern are out and about. I was thinking they're out shopping. During this outing, Fern wanted to check up on Milo by giving him a phone call. And that is a perfect idea, since I can even find what these characters' phones look like. You can find what day-to-day items Fern and Milo use in these cool drawings. Back to the story side of things. In the heat of the moment, Clementine notices how soft Fern's tail is and just wanted to cuddle with it. What keeps happening with every attack I do? I look forward to drawing a specific part, like for example, the tail cuddling. But no. My favorite part in this attack was actually Milo, which is insane because he's such a tiny part of the illustration. I can't deny it though, I love how his expression turned out. He is so confused about what's happening. Now the background. I drew a bench. And I'm pretty happy with it. I enjoy how it's not perfect, it's curvy. With the ground, I found a picture and put a filter on it to make it look like line art. It's pretty messy, but hey, at least I didn't have to do all that work. The rest of the background is blank and just a void. I know my goal, okay, but give me some slack. I just want to draw cute characters, not a boring bench and some trees. I drew somewhat of a background, and that's all that matters. These 2 also went out to seek revenge on me. And my jaw dropped when I saw what they drew. It's like a matching set because they're both like the same composition. Lily drew my character Zarya, and she's thinking of Trinity, and vice versa with Jade's drawing. I want these drawings framed so bad. They look so cute. Their expressions are so adorable, and I just can't stop looking at them. Thank you so much for this feast. My 4th target was a character designed by crabapples_ink, who is a magical girl. Well, not really. According to her description, she is described as a sentient robot / animatronic designed after a main girl in a popular magical girl series. She was made to entertain children at conventions and events to promote the anime, but an apocalypse happens and she never gets the chance to fulfill her purpose. She roams the factory she was made in looking for people and eventually ventures out into the world. I love this concept so much. My favorite archetype is a character that is made to be a copy of someone else. For example, Astro Boy, Metal Sonic, Mechagodzilla, and usually characters like this have to go through an arc of who am I? How can I be my own person? So because I love the clone aspect of her, I had to draw her. But not just her, I actually drew a background! OMG, give me my medal. I know I deserve it. Since I wanted this robot story to be apparent in this drawing, I decided to capture the moment she wakes up in the factory. I drew a couple of other worn out robots to capture this factory of some sorts, or at least get a grasp that she is a clone. But I also wanted this character to know from the jump that she is from a magical girl series. I know this wouldn't make a lick of sense, but I added a worn down TV that just so happens to be playing the show she is based off of. I adore all the star details details in her design. I'm noticing a pattern here. I guess I just love spacey characters. I like how this turned out. The lighting was so fun to do. I wish to see her story. When I posted my attack, Crab Apples seemed to like it, which made me really happy, and I also demanded a comic immediately. But their response was, tee no. What do you mean no? I want my comic now. But when they admitted that they've gotten really into the show that this character is based off of, I thought, I don't care. But let me check out these magical girls. They can't be that good. Look at them. They look so fudging cool. The details are insane. The skates. It's making me wish I drew this crew instead. But alas, I'm still happy I drew this cutesy robot. To put more salt on the wound, Crab Apple sought revenge and attacked me. She drew my magical girl, Mika. I love how vibrant the drawing is. Their line art is so fun and bouncy. It makes your eyes jump everywhere. I adore her expression so much. It's so playful and daring. I can tell she really likes magical girls. Thank you for seeking revenge on me. My 5th attack was laid upon my dear friend Gremssum. I drew their character Sugarheart. She is written to be a passionate yet mad scientist who takes an interest in the limitations and upgrades that can be achieved to the body. Despite her cheery and sweet personality, her morals are questionable, taking her passion too far or not far enough. What brought me into drawing her was a little detail in her character sheet. When not in her uniform, she wears Decora fashion, which is so over the top and cutesy. I never drew Decora fashion before, so I'm sorry if I didn't do too good. I want to do a portrait shot because I want to go all out with the hair clips. When I see this aesthetic, the hair clips are insane. You can't even see the hair anymore. It's so cool. My goal was to have the decor be the focal point of the piece. I just think having a full body would have just distracted from the hair clips. I was struggling so hard with the face. I don't draw anthropomorphic characters often, specifically one of a unicorn. It was driving me insane. Eventually, I got a sketch that I fell in love with. She looks a bit too human, but you win some, you lose some. The goggles was a very vital point of this drawing. Like, she's a scientist, she needs them, even when she's not on the clock. I decided to do another abstract pattern background. I know, I'm sorry. I love not fulfilling my goals. Yay! Like I said though, I wanted the viewer to just focus on the over-the-top accessories, so a background could have distracted it, or I'm just making up excuses. I love how the hair clips glow. It was so fun to let loose and keep adding more cutesy accessories and clips. I went into big brain mode when I drew some tiny hearts in her eyes. You get it? Because she's Sugarheart. I know, I got a lot of swagger. I love how she turned out. For once, I can admit this was a revenge on my part because Gremssum attacked me first, so I had to jump them. They drew my lovely couple, Trinity and Zarya, posing for a photo. They look so cute. I love how Zarya has a gold tongue that's so unique, and I'm definitely stealing that. And Trinity having one huge fang that's just so cute. Stealing that as well. Thank you for attacking me. Now, for my last attack, I found a character named Little Guardian, created by Sqillflower-Art. The universe where this character takes place in is pretty captivating. These are some fun facts about it. Everyone has a guardian. They are designed to be compatible with their human personality-wise. They can be any color. Some look very human, some more like light. They don't always look like angels either, but it's common. They choose to dress in a way to match their human. However, being immortal, they're not so great with linear time, so they sometimes mimic the style of the human from some stage in their life. Your guardian perpetually dresses like your high school emo phase, or like you as a grandma. They're limited in their power, but they gain or lose influence with their human's self-confidence or love. They often mirror physical features that their human is self-conscious about, but embrace them fully. Hearing those traits about the character's setting already got me hooked. I then realized how I have an angel character too. What a surprise! This angel also has a huge thing on their forehead, like my angel character does too. I hope you're noticing what I'm trying to hint at here. I want to draw our characters together staring at their huge foreheads. I love crossovers so much. It's so fun trying to figure out how characters will interact with each other. Sadly, I didn't make a definite background. I'm sorry. I literally just couldn't figure out where the heck they would be. They're literally angels. They're just floating somewhere, okay? What could I have drawn? Clouds? Well, yeah, maybe. I shouldn't have done that. But I like the simple background for this attack, especially the texture inside the border, as long as they're not in an empty white void, okay? This is considered a major accomplishment. I'm pretty sad that a simple attack was my last one, but I'm happy with the poses and the characters' expressions. Not so much with Zarya's hand, we ain't looking at that. Overall, I love how this turned out. And then I got hit! Sqillflower got me! And with another crossover! She drew my magical girl Mika with her magical girl Serena, who fights with their companion Snake, who makes a hook weapon that's so creative and unique. I love this magical girl design so much. The posing for this revenge is so fluid and energetic. These two look like they would have so much fun together. Thank you for seeking revenge. Well, that was my art fight journey this year. I wish I could have drawn more, but like I said before, I'm still proud of myself for what I got to accomplish. Technically, I did achieve my goals this art fight season. I drew backgrounds, and each one was story driven. And there is someone hugging a tail. I can't wait till next year to see what I'll try to achieve. For the ending of this video, I wanted to show all the attacks, or I can say defenses, I received this year. And I hope whoever is watching will take the time to support these artists. I will have their socials on screen and in the bio below. The first attack I got was by Kuja. I love how it's another crossover with my wizard in training, Isadora. This drawing is so animated, I adore it so much. Having this as my first attack motivated me a lot. Next is a drawing of Zarya striking a cutesy pose. This was made by Mothman_13. I love her soft, inviting expression. So cute. I got attacked by Dianux27. I hope that's how you pronounce it. It's insane because like we've been mutuals for a while now on social media and I still don't know how to pronounce her username. They drew Isadora. I love their style. It has always amazed me and inspired me. I am obsessed with gestural art styles that are so loose and animated. Next attack is drawn by Alexalextorrestorres, who's also a good friend of mine. His shape language and posing is so bold. I love how he made Zarya's eye have a mind of its own. I'm stealing that. I received another drawing of Isadora by O_high4. It feels like I'm in the middle of an episode with a great battle. It's so lively and bright. I love it. I got a sticker sheet from A-Elliot. This is such a unique way to draw someone's character. They understood Trinity's aesthetic by adding the hearts and the wine. This is such a fun idea. I love it so much. I got even another drawing of Isadora by Lake Aveller or one Lake. I really suck at names, bro. It's just gonna be up on screen. I don't know. I drew their characters last year and I love their style. How they use texture is so pleasing to the eye and their poses flow so nicely. Oh, I love how vibrant their color choices are. Thank you for drawing them. I got a huge surprise when I saw someone draw Taylor and Andrew. I haven't received fan art of these two in a long time. This drawing is giving shoujo manga and I'm all here for it. You can literally see this as a book cover. Thank you, Lirem, for this attack. Again, the usernames will be on screen. Oh my god, I suck at names. I'm so sorry. Isadora was really a fan favorite this year. Firebell1703 drew her practicing a spell. Her expression is just too cute. It's my favorite part of the whole drawing. The texture on the lighting is such eye candy. Another one of Isadora drawn by Kormeister? I'm so sorry. He drew her with a cool star wand. The lighting is eye-catching and has so much energy. The little animal critters being her audience is such a nice touch to wrap up the piece. Another Isadora drawing by Mackinations is her on a spring horse. She looks like she's having the time of her life. This concept is adorable. It reminds me of Patrick. Butter_milk_eggs drew my girl Trinity striking a couple cool poses to the camera. I love how fun and confident she looks here. I also love the color choices. The background really makes her pop. I guess Trinity was also a fan favorite this year. I got another attack from Kikidee. It looks like she got caught by some paparazzi. This is such a cool idea to do with characters. I enjoy the contrast of the blue lighting with Trinity. My sister drew my first ever OC, Dee Dee, with an outfit I forgot to post on Artfight. You can only see it on like my Instagram. I'm so happy she drew it though. It's so comfy looking. I love the wand Dee Dee's holding. I never thought to give her a sunflower motif, but it makes sense with her color palette. I'm stealing that. Last but not least, I received an amazing attack from LemonlimeFrog. It's of Trinity and Zarya on a badass motorcycle. This is flippin' insane. I love the little details that make you just stop and stare, and the border is so classy and cute. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching this far in the video. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a hot minute. Life is kicking me in the butt. I can't wait to make more videos, and I hope you stick around to see them too. That's all for me. See you.